Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. We're going to be doing a video on the side quest. Of course we do. That's the thing we do each and every month. Lots of content out on the channel. Relics right the way through to also a Cavalier grind guide. That's already out on the channel. This is good. We're going to be going over in this video a little bit of a side quest breakdown. I've got a spreadsheet which I'm going to be referring back to. We've got a side quest here that we need spots in order to access. This is a bit of an interesting one with rifts and there is RNG. There is RNG with it. Each day you'll kind of go to, there we go, finally works. You get these things here called spots. Look at them. But to be honest, it doesn't look like a spot. That looks more like a dimensional portal with a candy coming out of it. But in any case, Legend of Harkoon. Defeat a villain who was once imprisoned inside a dormant volcano. Practice fights don't count. Well, that I don't like. That's the first time I'm like, what's going on here with this? To be honest, like the way you kind of like do this is going to be a case of the community is going to have to come together on matters, and like the particular matter is go and check out Twitter. Or in this video, Super Scroll is the one to face off against. So what is this called? BBM. So that's what we need to do. BBM space 2322. I really hope there's a better way of kind of getting like these particular duel fights in that you can actually kind of see them better. Unless like if we had like a full list of champions for each day, I could create a video and go like, okay, what if you go to this, this, or this? I would say that it's probably in some of the regular normal questing, like event quest, but that would just be me hazarding some sort of guess with that one. But yeah, there we go. So there's our little kind of like Legend of Harkoon done, and we've got that one. We've got a little candy, so that means we can access the rift. Excellent. And I think, am I already in a quest? Hopefully I'm out of a quest. I'm out of a quest. In that particular quest, there's actually some revives that I need to go and grab in a moment. But for the purpose of this video, we're going to go into the side quest, of course. Exciting times. With it, there are some objectives that tie into it, which is costumed heroes, which is complete the spots dimensional side quest with a team considering of only #hero tag champions on legendary difficulty. So look out for that. Also complete spotted dimensional side quest with a team hero rating of 20,000 or less on legendary difficulty as well for those that have those. Do bear in mind when you click on for the spots, you can only use it once, and that is done and dusted. So you've got to be careful with this because that's going to be the most important thing. You'll see on the different routes that are candies. That one is a 90% chance to get, as well as a few others as well. As soon as we get to the end point here, we get an idea of that. It is most likely that you will go and like you can go, like say for whatever reason, I want to go to either D, I want to go to C, I want to go to E. Where's the awakening? There's 10k 6-star shards there. I'd love that, and also I'd love that. So I'd love the chance of getting to all those things, right? But you can't, sadly. Yeah, basically all you can click is chance it. So you can select it. You know, like going, oh, I really want to get all those lovely things. So you chance it. Let's see what happens. Oh wow, I got the 20,000. The 20,000 candies. But in any case, it's all good. It's still the candies, and I need the candies. And just a quick check of the boss that you go up against. It is Dr. Doom, and Dr. Doom has, what have you got, Dr. Doom? Critical setup and combo party. Okay, so this should be a pretty much doable thing. First champion, of course, has got to be a Cyclops, and we're just gonna absolutely like just destroy him because, you know, just cuz. That's what we're gonna do. Let's refresh all those buffs, or wow, I didn't think he was so close to special. Right, come on, parry heavy, parry heavy. Just wait for it, wait for it, swipe back, and yeah, throw a special attack and it's over. Breaking out my old favorite Archangel, man, love a bit of Archangel, and especially when I get to do some neurotoxins. For a moment I was like, oh hang on, can I remember if Yellow Jacket was a a immune to poison champion? But no, that's all kind of worked out well, and that's what I love. That's why I love my Archangel. Trying to figure out the best kind of team for the Rifts is going to be a bit of a tricky one, but I think we'll do a good job in a couple of days, get a nice video out. And there we go, grab the candies, 20k of them. Now we'll go over to the store in a minute, and also we'll talk about the buying issues and the issues that could come up as a result of losing them and losing out on some, which if you can see on screen right now, on the paths where there are no candies, this is why the event is called Trick or Treat, because you can arrive on a treat, but it is also a trick because you could lose out on the amount and volume of candies, which does have an implication. We'll talk about that in a second when we finished up on Doctor Doom. Man, I do love it when Doctor Doom does not get his unblockable after an SP1 as a result of my lovely... look at that. No unblockable. That's that neurotoxin right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we like to see. A little bit of neurotoxin, meaning that Doctor Doom, who usually goes unblockable after that SP1, is not doing the unblockable after an SP1. It's lovely, isn't it? It's lovely to see it. You love to see it. So that's done, and at the end of it, 20,000 candies is mine, and therein lies the issue. You're not able to repeat and do lower difficulties, but the main thing when it comes to the store, so the stores at the moment, there is a few bugs when it comes to the store's launch. I'm not sure if it's been fixed just yet. Okay, do be careful where you're spending. If depending on your progression, you've got to literally go to the place where it's got the kind of the thing. For if you Paragon and Thronebreaker, you're doing the Cavalier ones because you know they got the Cavalier like kind of emblem in the top left hand corner, right? And I said there was a problem. Now, if you've seen my video on Monday, you'll know about this. If you don't, then I'll repeat it, and that's just based on the store. So what is the problem? And the problem is if you miss out, if you get lucky and get some of the amazing things that we just showed a moment ago. So if you're Paragon or Cavalier to Paragon and you're doing the legendary difficulty, you'll get tier 5 class Catalyst, 10,000 6-star shards. If you get that, great, thumbs up. But you lose out on 20,000 candies a time if you get that. And look, let's face it, it's only 90%, so like chances of you getting it over, I think it's like 35 runs we totaled. Let's just double check that because I think I told it. Yeah, 35 days of spots. Then you won't be able to buy the entirety of the store. You will get very lucky, but it could be a case that there might be something in the store that you might want to get that kind of adds into that total. Possibly, possibly not. I mean, look, let's face it. If you lose 3 runs, do you really going to lose out on tier 4 class Catalyst? I don't think so. But that's something to be warned about and just be not concerned, but kind of think about what it is that matters for you. Because as we said, if you're uncollected and want to get 350,000 and you don't get all 350,000, you're going to have to make allowances for different things. Yes, you might get something good, but you've got to make allowances for something else as well. The same thing applies for lower players, and more so when you're Cav to Paragon, because there could be some helpful items on there, or there may not be some helpful items on there. We'll have to see. I'm going to be kind of working on more like progression of like what I got after X amount of runs, possibly. I don't know if that's going to be a series. I'm definitely going to do a lot of content around this monthly stuff, so look out for that. But in any case, there is a major point for those that are looking to do stuff with Day of the Deadpool. Okay, so I mentioned a bit about something to watch out for, like a quick tip based on Day of the Deadpool and getting gold. Now, I did make a mistake in that video, a 600,000 gold mistake, in that I totaled the amount of gold that you get from that wrong, right? Sorry, but there are other areas to get gold if you're willing to grind it in this time. However, to get to the point and to kind of like make you understand this a bit more, because I can visualize this now, is that there are today, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday morning that you can do dimensional rifts. Okay, that's 6 runs. And 6 runs means you could purchase the gold. So you could purchase 6 runs of the gold. Especially if you're Cavalier to Paragon. It will give you 1.2 mil gold, right? You could 100% Cavalier in that time. That's my plan. I want 100% Cavalier as soon as possible. And in that time, I want to get that. I want to get the gold from 100% Cavalier difficulty. I want to get that. I want to get so much more gold. Because I do think there's a possibility I can get upwards of 9 mil gold. Maybe I'll get 10 mil in the time. I don't know. I really don't know. I can't predict the future. If you've got a time machine, go to the future, find out if it's going to happen, and then come back again. That would be great. Please do that. Did you do that? You didn't. So that's fine. We move on. But to get to the point, those 6 runs, you can get 1.2 mil gold. You can add it to your collection. It can be very helpful. So you can look to that as your first spend. So maybe don't spend so quickly. I might make a separate video, a small video, a quick tip video, which I'll put out tomorrow morning. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm thinking about my schedule of kind of upload around the monthly content. There's tons of stuff to cover with it. But yeah, that's really that. I don't think there's anything more to kind of like talk about. There's a few bugs. I think I mentioned about that in the particular candy store. When you buy some stuff, it turns out to be something else. I think about being alerted to it. Possibly not. But that's really it. There's nothing more to kind of go over the side quest. There is some other things when it comes to solo events and objectives about how to cheese that, but then there's kind of like that's another topic for another video, I think, or couple of videos, as to like, you know, best teams or like best, like tomorrow I may try and do in a video the best team to do or best setup to potentially do tricky treats, and as well some, you know, best kind of hero teams for costumed heroes, possibly. But those may be some videos that will be one out video Thursday and one out video on Friday. So look out for those. I kind of think that you could tackle it as like a one and done for both objectives, but I kind of feel it would kind of be less hassle, or kind of like make it easier to do it in 2 separate chunks. But as I said, I'm going to kind of explore it from the secondary narrative to kind of give an overview. But that's been it. That has been the riffs for the first time in a little while. Not too bad. As I said, you've got to watch out for those objectives and read them. Shame practice isn't a thing. I don't know why that isn't a thing. You can use that, and as well we'll try and keep people up to date of what the champion is of the day. But thanks for watching this video, and check out some other content located on screen right now. I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.